Hey, sports porchers. It's your hockey Jesus with the real game 54 Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Montreal Canadiens. Tonight, your Pittsburgh Penguins have strung together 2 games in a row where they scored some points. And that's reason to celebrate here in Pittsburgh because they're going to have to do a lot more of it if they want to make the playoffs. Tonight they had a really good outing, and we're here at the Sports Porch to give you all the analysis you need. So hop on the porch, sit back, you and me, the hockey Jesus, we'll figure things out. We'll figure a way to get this done, because that's what we do. Well, Pittsburgh Penguins fans, maybe we got some Montreal Canadiens fans wondering what happened tonight. Well, I'll tell you what happened tonight. Tristan Jarry, that's right. Tristan Jarry was just unbelievable tonight. Montreal came out actually smoking in that first period and looked like they had the Penguins on the ropes. Scored the first goal. Absolutely deserved the first goal. I don't know what Letang was thinking when he made that pass to Sid across the middle like that. But Mike Matheson, who's no stranger to this parish right here, picked it up and buried it home. And man, I really liked Matheson when he played for us, and he's still showing that he's still got some great talent. Montreal is lucky to have him. He's just he's a minutes eater. He probably had 27 minutes tonight, and he scored a goal. Probably their best player, but tonight he was the only guy to get behind Tristan Jarry, and he did it early. And after that, I tell you what, the Penguins showed some resilience. They did come back in that first period. They were down like 12-6 in shots at one time. And by the end of the period, it was 13-11. Montreal still had the upper hand. Actually, Montreal had the upper hand. I think they outshot the Penguins total 31-27. And that was after an onslaught of shots in the second period. Look, let's break down what happened in that second period. Pittsburgh Penguins, first 5 minutes were pretty typical. They looked like they came out like they were ready to go. And just not really anything going on. They get a penalty. I forget. Maybe that was the one that Gino got pulled down on. Don't really remember the penalty, to be honest with you. But Sid wins the draw. It goes back. Goes back to Letang. Shot on goal, and it's right in the back of the net. And I'll tell you what, they really got a little lucky on that shot. I'll be honest with you. It looked like it was going wide. But you know what? When things go good, things go good. I think, Pens have been getting a little bit of puck luck lately, and that's good because I think they need it. But the reality is you got to shoot the puck, and that's what they did right off the bat. I went through the analysis last game where they had 18 passes before they shot it. This was 2 passes in the back of the net. They need to simplify their power play, and that's the way they do it. Happy to see that happen. So what happens? Good things happen when you get momentum going, right? The very next shift, they put the second line out there. The second line tonight was kind of interesting. They had Malkin out there with Phillips and Drew O'Connor. That's not a combination I think anybody would think would be a winner, but tonight it was. They get the puck, they drive it into the zone. Drew O'Connor gets the puck in the slot, and he just buries it. That kid's been on fire. He's got 2 goals in the last 2 games. And look, I think he might be the new key. Before, earlier in the season, it was Eller. When Eller scored, it seemed like they always won. Now Drew O'Connor scoring. Look, they're 6-2 when Drew O'Connor scores. That's awesome. That's good for him. And also, it's good for the team. Look, the reason Drew O'Connor is getting better is because he's been up here all year. And that's what they need. They need young kids to be up here learning and getting better. And Drew O'Connor has actually shown that. Is he gonna win any rookie records for the league? No, absolutely not. He's not like the next Jaromir Jagr's rookie season. But the kid shows resilience. He shows the ability to do things differently. Look, he's going to the net now. He's got a great shot. He always has. And you know who else has a really good shot? Valeri Puustinen. Puustinen, although he only played like 10 or 12 minutes tonight, he was really visible out there. You knew when he was on the ice. That one shift in the second period, he absolutely took over. I think he had 2 or 3 shots just on that one shift. And the kid's got a shot. Yeah, he hit that one off the crossbar. I'd love to see that go in for him. I think they got to keep him back up. I thought earlier in the season when Eller was playing with Zohorna at the time and Drew O'Connor, I thought that was the best third line I've seen. I think maybe if they marry Puustinen and O'Connor and Eller again, they can paste together a third line. But look, we've got some first line funk going on right now. I know Sid got a point, probably got a point on that assist on that goal, the first goal. But that first line does not look good. They don't look like they got it together. Rust and Sid together don't have the chemistry that Jake and Sid have when they play together. And Raquel is absolute garbage. When was the last time Raquel scored? Let me look right here. Raquel scored last on January 8th. That is just unacceptable. And, you know, he's playing with the first line now, so there's no reason why he can't get a goal. And that if they're going to continue to keep this winning streak going or this point streak going, and they have to, by the way, they've got to really win the next 6 to get to where they need to be in a position to be in a playoff position. Raquel is going to have to do something. And, you know, Riley Smith's not been great, but he's shown a little bit of signs of life lately. And it's tough. You know, they got Raquel up and down the lineup. He was on the third line tonight. Look, the other guy who made a difference tonight was Noel Achari. Achari played on the fourth line tonight. He was noticeable. He looked good out there. He looked healthy. I always want him to run guys over, but he just stops them in his track. If you saw that one hit at center ice, the guy was steamrolling down the ice. Achari hit him, and he just stopped. I mean, he didn't fall down. He didn't knock him over, but he just stopped the guy. And I think that's really good. Achari's great on faceoffs. He's still a threat in the offensive zone. I think he makes Carter a better player. I think he just makes that fourth line better. That fourth line's not going to be great with Harkins on it. I think Harkins only played like 7.5 minutes tonight. That's good because he's not good at all. I'd rather see one of the Wilkes-Barre guys come up and play with him. You know, Poulin would be a good fit on that line just because he's bigger, and I think he can handle it. He probably needs more minutes, though. I guess I'm playing devil's advocate here of why they're not bringing these young kids up. You know, Dubas had a lot to say about, bringing young kids up, and he did mention Poulin, so I have a feeling he's going to be the next guy up. I guess he did have the shoulder injury, and maybe they're a little hesitant to get him injured again to bring him up. But they're going to need somebody else on that fourth line if they're going to make it happen. So tonight, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they win 4-1. I didn't really talk about the third goal too much, but I didn't talk about the fourth goal because just an empty net goal. Look, the Pittsburgh Penguins now are 25-29, and that is exactly not. We got to keep winning, and guess who we got up next? The hated rivals from the old Patrick Division. Your Philadelphia Flyers are coming in for a matinee on Sunday. So, if you're in the area, if you're not in the area, get to Pittsburgh. Get some tickets and cheer on your Pens. They're going to need it. They're going to need 2 big points against the Flyers to keep this train rolling. I know I was down on them. I'm still trying to remain optimistic about the future of this team. I still think they're probably not going to make the playoffs, but if they can string some together, let's cheer them on. How about that? Stop by the porch. Hey, if you like this, hit that subscribe button. We love to see your likes and smash it because we're going to be here after every Penguins game. So, until then, Pittsburgh Penguins fans, keep the faith and let's go Pens.